Hello, I am here with Bridger Winegar, Alec Mapa, Charlene Westbrook, and I have a big question. Why do you want kids? Now, okay, I've actually gone through a lot of stages with this myself. There was a period where a partner of mine got pregnant, and then I was like, I want kids. I was like, I want kids more than I want my next breath.
All right.
And then we didn't end up having the baby. Mm-hmm. And then I was almost immediately cured of my baby fever. It took me a little while.
Okay.
I was like, you know what? I was losing my mind. But I think because I'm a gay guy, I was like, when will this opportunity ever land in my lap again?
Yeah.
I will never have this opportunity again. So I was kind of excited about the idea of being. So who here is a kid? Charlene?
I'm a kid.
Who has kids? Sorry.
I am someone's kid and I have a kid.
So how old is how many kids you have?
I have one kid. Yeah, and he's 1.5.
Well, you have a 1.5-year-old.
I have a 1.5-year-old.
You thinking about adding to the band?
Yeah, originally I spent a lot of time on Regretful Parents, that subthread.
Like after you had a baby?
Before.
I was gonna say it's a little late.
Before, because I was like, I need to know how bad it could possibly get and before I make this decision. So then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna have this one.
So you wanted to have it. It was intentional.
Yeah, it was intentional.
There was no
he was planned, yeah. And once he came, he's so great, and I love it so much. I'm like, okay, well, maybe we could do it again.
Well, you know what they say? My mother said this. My mother said, if I was her first, I'm the second born. Mm-hmm. If I was her firstborn child, she would have never had my brother.
How many kids are in your family?
I have two brothers. I have an older brother who is 2 years older than me, and I have a younger brother who is 21 years younger than me.
You're the Jan Brady?
Well, I grew up as the baby. Because my younger brother is 21 years younger than me. Mm-hmm. So I wasn't raised with him, but we obviously.
So you grew up as the baby.
First of all, I am still the baby. I want to be clear about this. Okay, once the baby, always the baby. And I've had this conversation a lot.
Third out of 4.
Okay.
So, and there was 3
How far apart?
The first are 2 years apart. Me and my sister, my older sister, are 3 years apart. Uh-huh. And me and my younger sister are a little less than 2 years apart.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So by the time I was 2 years old, where you're developing your ego strengths and, your sense of self from your mother. Mm-hmm. Your mother mirrors back that I love you. You're the only one for me at 2. What is just when you're starting to realize that in your childhood development, it was all taken away.
Oh,
that's why I'm like this.
Did y'all fight? How many girls? How many boys?
2 girls, 1 boy.
You're the boy, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm.
yeah.
I'm. My sister and I are the 2 gay siblings.
Got it.
We're the middle kids.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
right. Yeah.
Normally the last kids are gay.
Oh yeah, that's a second son syndrome.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Third son here, and then I have a younger sister.
Okay.
And so you're the third kid or the third son?
Third kid.
Okay.
So the third son. So number 3 is just always going to be gay.
Definitely
gonna
gay.
be
Count on
Definitely gay.
Yeah.
I'm the oldest of 4, and so I'm the dad.
Any gay siblings?
Me.
It's me. I'm the one you want.
I'm the baby. I'll always be the baby.
Yeah.
Wait, so I expect so Bridger grew up Mormon, so I expected like 18 siblings.
4 is the minimum. If you're under 4, there's something wrong with the family.
How big was y'all's house growing up?
Not huge. I mean, we were like Utah middle class, so like I shared a room with my brother.
And I was in Utah. These houses are huge.
They're very big. I mean, you have to have a huge house
because of all the children,
right?
All the child rearing.
There's a lot of space there too.
So, do you have kids?
I don't want kids.
You don't want kids.
I don't want kids. Is that a problem?
Or are you in a relationship?
I am.
Are you married?
No.
Okay. How long you been in a relationship?
10 years.
And has the conversation ever come up?
It came up very early on, and I said no.
Thank you for saying you don't want kids because that's super important. Mm-hmm. I think it's just as important to know that you don't want kids because I don't think it's right for children or babies it's not optimal for another living human being to be raised by somebody who doesn't want them.
Oh, I can't imagine bringing a kid into the world and being uncertain about that choice.
Yeah, that's hard. That's a hard way to go for a kid.
So, so your partner did want kids?
He would have if I had wanted them.
Well, that's reluctant. That's like, yeah. What is it, lunch? I could eat. I'm not hungry, but I could eat. I don't want a kid, but I could have one.
No, I think early on he was like, I'm interested. And I was like, well, I'm just not. So if that's a problem, and he's gotten on board with it since. We have nieces and nephews, and he's like, oh, yeah, I don't want kids.
How many nieces and nephews you got?
I have 8, and he has 2.
So 10 altogether.
10
See how I
altogether.
did that quick, man?
How, do you
That
like
was
give
you're
your-
a genius. Are you Chinese? Are you Asian? That was so quick.
I didn't say that.
Oh my god! I can say that. I can say that.
No, you can say it.
because I'm racist.
Alec, do you have any kids?
I have one grown son who's 20 years old.
You have a 20-year-old.
I have a 20-year-old living, breathing, walking around, living on his own, driving.
I recently had my nephew live with me, and it was he's an adult. He's 19 years old. It was crazy to me to have a straight man living in my house.
Oh my God. No.
I didn't know what to do with myself. It felt very unsettling because I avoid straight people at all costs. Every straight man I know is like a cameraman or a sound guy on a show I worked on. Outside of that, I do not know straight people. And then I had one in my home.
My son identifies as queer,
Mm-hmm.
but he is interested in both men and women and people of different gender expressions.
Mm-hmm.
So the only time it gets weird for me is when he is in a heterosexual situationship or a heterosexual relationship romantically. Then I'm like,
And you're like, you didn't like that guy? The last guy? I thought he was nice.
I didn't like the boyfriend either. I did not like the boyfriend.
Well, you don't like, are you one of those parents, no one's good enough for your son?
Yeah,
Oh, well.
yeah. And then, okay, I didn't say I told you so. My son broke up with the kid, you know? And I won't tell you why, because it's my son's private.
Yeah, obviously.
I broke up with this person, and I asked my son, because of something that happened. And I
And
asked,
you know what you did.
right, and I asked my son why, and he said, I deserve better.
Oh, that is
amazing.
great.
I've never said that.
You're like, I deserve the bottom
breaking
of the
generations.
I am like worst quality crab. Like I will pick the shopping cart with the wheel so that nobody else has to do it. I will go, well, what do you guys think? I very rarely put myself first. But he was a foster kid, so I had 5 years to make up for. There were 5 years that I weren't there. So the first year he was with us, we love bombed him. Into thinking that he was a worthy person. We picked you. We wanted you. We wanted you. We want you. You're worthy. And, I'm swimming against the tide of what's in here, the
Yeah.
programming. So it's like trying to talk to a computer that's like in a different language, but it finally got through.
You heard it here, children are computers.
Right. They're computers because you're not really raising a kid. You're raising the voice that's going to be in their head when they're grown.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So if you want the voice in their head to be kind and loving and nurturing, that's what you have to be when they're small.
Well, your son's breaking
Or they
generational
turn out
curses.
like me.
But your son is breaking generational curses.
But Alec broke it. He's the one that
he said when he said I deserve better, it was kind of like my moment as a parent. Well, if he grows up to be a bank robber, if he grows up to be a murderer, he has self-esteem.
And I'll be doing the best
Yeah.
version of it.
Yes,
Yeah,
he'll be the best. He's still gonna love himself.
Yeah, for sure. He'll rob the most stacked banks, the best jewelry stores.
He'll have an idea of what he deserves in this
he's
Well,
life.
Charlene, are you not nervous there's going to be a straight man living in your house?
I have
I
one
can't-
already.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I have one already.
They're going to team up on you.
Exactly. Which is why I'm learning softball. I'm like getting all for real. I threw a football around the other day. I was like, I got to get these.
You know,
like,
the football is not
skills in place.
softball. It's one, those are two
Well,
different.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm getting all the sports.
Okay,
though,
just to be
because I
clear.
can't have them be doing their straight guy things and like leave me out.
That would be
you know?
this is one of my fears of
Yeah.
having children is that they will, statistically speaking, they will be straight, and I'm gonna have a straight man. I don't mind a straight woman living in my house, but a
Yeah.
straight man living in my house, it was hard when it was here.
Yeah.
Because they communicate. They communicate in a whole different way.
As a queer parent, I feel like my job was, because we adopted the foster care system.
How old were you when you adopted? Can I ask?
I was old. I was like 44.
Oh my God.
5. He was 5 when I met him, but we were thinking, while we were going through the process as queer people, if we get a girl, we have to raise her to be a warrior. She has to be like Gal Gadot. She has to take care of herself. She has
Well,
to
not too much like God.
Yeah, I know. We're like,
no, I'm talking about like
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
There we go.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman. I stand corrected. Don't cancel me. Save your mail. Twitter, Facebook, all of the internet.
And Gal Gadot, if you're watching, click off.
Right. You want your son to star in a really bad Snow White? No. I want if I have a girl, she's Wonder Woman. And if I have a boy, it's my job to raise and he's straight. It's my job to raise a straight man who's not a bag.
A beta.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to, if there's a straight man in my house, I want him to be a beta.
What does
Yeah,
that mean?
Like a soy boy. Like he's like soft. Like he's like, is everything okay? Can I cook something for you? What did you guys think about that? How are you feeling? Let's talk about how your day went.
My son's like that on the inside, but because he's a big black man,
How tall is he?
he's 5'10", 5'11",
Okay.
and I think he's still growing because he's only 20,
How tall's your partner?
6 feet tall.
Okay.
But because he's a black man and he's your color, what are you like, 12 to 12?
My color?
Yeah, you're
I'm
almost midnight.
deep ebony on
ebony.
midnight. My camp foundation called deep ebony.
So
on
like
midnight.
you're like 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm right before midnight.
Because he's like right before midnight in his complexion, his face that he shows to the world is very stoic and very tough.
I grew up with that. Because also, think about being a young black man. I was a gigantic young black boy looking like a black man. So I never really
My
had
son, too.
Yeah.
my black boy experience. My boy experience ended at like 12. I looked like a grown man. There were times where me and my mother would go to eat we had a tradition. Every time we did an opening night of a play, we would go eat at the fanciest restaurant in town, Chili's. I would order the full record ribs. And then I remember oftentimes me and my mom would go out to eat dinner, and then the waiter would be like, "You gonna make your girlfriend pay for the food?" And I'd be like, "I don't have money. This is my
my
mother.
mother.
I wouldn't have a girlfriend.
I'm a
would
child.
never-
Girlfriend. I would have a girlfriend, ladies."
And that's scary for like me as a parent because my son also did look like an adult when he was 12.
Yeah.
And the whole Tamir Rice thing happened while my son was growing up. So as a parent, at some point I had to like make peace and radically accept that I have a black son and that period.
Yeah.
And embrace that, and just otherwise, I would be like, "Oh my God, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?"
I mean,
he's
it
so
is-
vulnerable. He's so vulnerable. You know what I mean?
Growing up black, trust me, yeah. Bridger, did you ever want kids?
No, I've never wanted kids. I think
Never even a glimmer.
I think there was like the thought when I thought, oh, I might have to marry a woman. Like, I guess I'll have kids.
Might have to. Everyone is the
wow.
craziest.
No.
It's like-
The poor woman who you may have you heard about same SSA?
They had that whole like TLC series at one point that was like, my husband's not.
And I
yeah.
can't believe it didn't win an Emmy. I can't believe it didn't win a fucking Emmy.
Incredible show. But yeah, that's a real thing, especially in Utah, where these women marry men who are like, I am gay, but I guess we'll have sex 3 times.
Would you like to look in the camera and out any Mormon Utah you grew up with?
Just ruin some.
Is it like a lavender marriage where like both of them are queer, or is it just like this man is like?
But I think the woman doesn't often. They don't reveal that.
Okay.
I would be in a
It's like
sexist
convenient.
relationship with a butch lesbian.
Sure, why not?
Marriage, even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a lot of
Honestly,
tax
I would
benefits.
raise a child with a butch lesbian.
It'd be an ideal relationship.
Me and Dot Marie Jones,
I want to
Coach Beast from Glee.
do it with Marsha Warfield.
Marsha Warfield, she would be great.
I would love to raise a child. Have you always wanted kids?
No. I was the oldest of 4. I was very parentified. I had a lot of responsibility, and I was like, I want to be free. I don't ever want to have children.
What's the gap between you and the youngest?
The youngest 9 years.
9 years. Okay.
Yeah, 9 years. And so I didn't think that I wanted to. And then as I got older and more life experience and healed a lot of trauma, I was like, you know what? I think that I want to do this. I think I want to go for it. And I'm so glad I did because for me personally, I felt like I understood the work of children, that it's like day in, day out, grueling, no days off. But I didn't understand the actual joy of it. And it has brought me more joy than I could have ever imagined. And
Do you
now
think your
I'm
parents
happy.
have a favorite child?
Probably my brother. He's the youngest. He's the only boy and he's the baby.
Oh, the baby. Okay, baby boy is baby boy. All girls, from what I've seen online, is a very different experience.
Yeah, for sure.
Than when the boy is a baby and the rest are girls. Apparently, he's like the little king of the house, little prince walking around.
Absolutely.
Doesn't make mistakes. Fully a monster.
Yeah, and when you're the oldest, I always think of this as the oldest child. It's like when the next one is born, it's like a coup has happened. They've usurped the throne, and you're a deposed king.
When one supreme rises.
They
Yeah,
say it's
exactly.
like for kids, the perception is like your husband comes home with another wife.
Yes,
It's
yes.
like what?
And then I am rageful about it
Yeah.
still.
Did you bully them?
Yeah, a little bit.
What's
for
the
sure.
age difference between you and the
It's like
youngest?
2, and then 2 years between me and my sister, and then 5 years from me and my next sister, and then 9 years from me and my brother.
Who's the biggest and strongest?
Biggest? I would say I'm the strongest just because I'm in the gym, but the tallest and biggest is definitely my brother.
But even
Yeah, like second.
as kids, was he?
As kids, he was baby. He was baby.
Was there ever a moment where you were like, my God, my brother's bigger than me. I can't
Yeah.
push him anymore.
Yeah, when he was like 16. And I was like an abusive mom. I just want to be clear. Like, yes, I was also bullying them a little bit, but I was their mother and I loved them still.
If Charlene's siblings want to comment below, if any of Charlene's siblings are watching, you can comment below. Please sound off.
So I was like,
Is that accurate?
come on, I'm
my
the oldest.
siblings were abusive parents.
Yeah,
They were bullies.
I have
And-
apologized
so you
since.
you got bullied. You were not.
nonstop.
You were not
I was
bullied.
adopted. They brought me down to the garage. They said, "See this basket? Like 10 Commandments. We found you in that."
Oh, yeah.
Do you ever notice why there's not as many baby pictures of you as there are of us? Do you ever notice why you look different from us?
Even the younger one was doing this?
No, the two older ones.
So they were a unified front against you and the other young one.
Yeah, so I'm crying. I go to my mother, and am I adopted? My mother literally goes, no. And then she closed the door on me.
Oh.
Like, I don't have time for this. Like, no.
What's your mom's name?
Flor de Lisa.
Flor de... Ooh.
That's a
It's Spanish.
beautiful
It's the
name.
Spanish version of the French Fleur de Lis.
What's your mom's name?
Debbie.
Debbie. These are great mom names. What you got?
Royanne.
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 Martha.
Oh, these are good moms.
Yeah.
That's
Martha.
solid foundation, Martha.
I can't imagine a 5-year-old named Martha. I can't imagine like, this is my 5-year-old, Martha. This is her younger sister, Agatha.
It's a very mature name.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
Okay, so have you always wanted kids?
No. No, I didn't.
Because you were like a New York City party kid.
I was a New York City party kid. I'm an alcoholic. I partied super, super hard. And then I kind of had kind of a breakdown, like a
nervous breakdown?
nervous breakdown in 2019 where I was working on a cruise. This is terrible.
Well, you say it.
It's like,
I was working, I was at a circuit party.
And you had a kid by this point.
Huh?
You
I
had
did not have a kid.
No, not a kid.
And everybody was like,
Wait, in 2019?
What's this time?
no.
Oh,
20.
2009.
2008. 2008.
2008, okay.
2008.
I was like, the math ain't math.
I know, this is-
Like he's 20
It
years
was either
old.
2008.
Well, you're not Chinese.
I'm not. I'm Filipino, not good at math. 2008, 2009.
There we go.
I drank a lot, so my memory's fuzzy.
There we go. It's one big year.
I was at a circuit party. Everybody was blitzed out of their mind. It was 3:00 in the morning. The music was the loudest it's ever been. We've all been to that party.
Yes.
And I was looking, and I heard a voice as clear as day going, "This can't be it.
Wow.
It's Fleur de Lis.
This can't be it. This can't be like," and I always wanted to be like one of these boys.
Mm-hmm.
I always wanted to be glamorous and at a party and up and beautiful and, have a shredded body. And I did it. I trained. I looked like them. I was one of them. And then I was like, it was like finally getting someplace and going, this isn't where I wanted to.
Yeah. Was the ride worth it?
Yeah. And then I was like, so that was like Jenga, the piece being
Yeah, were you
pulled
still
out,
standing
where
or did it
everything
fall?
just fell. Super depressed. And as I started to kind of realign, like, what am I about? Who am I? What's really valuable to me? It became like, we're a family. The next step for us as a couple is we're going to be a family, because we were the house where people were like if you had a kid, it's like, I have an audition here. I have an emergency. Will you please come over and watch this kid? Like it was a natural extension of the life we were already moving towards, but we didn't want a baby. And the majority, there's like hundreds of thousands of kids in the foster care system. California has the largest number of foster care kids in America, and they're all black.
That is a thing. It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. People
The
feel like
hardest
this is a place
placement is a black boy over the age of 2, because everybody wants a little white girl. That's the most likely to be adopted, is to be placed in foster care as a little white girl. And so when I heard that, I was like, I got nothing against little white girls. I've been one.
I got something against little white girls.
I've been one my entire life. But if we're gonna have a family, there can be only one head, and that's me.
Were you ever nervous that because you only have one kid? Were you ever nervous that, like, only children are weird? You're like, I gotta get someone else, because I'm just saying, and sorry if you're watching your only child, but like, you guys are fucking weird.
I don't
Only
understand
children-
that experience at all.
I don't understand that experience at all
Yeah, I
either.
don't
We had
either.
one only child in my neighborhood growing up, and I remember going over to her house.
Was your child?
No. When I was a kid growing up.
Oh,
Remember, I don't know dates or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I was a kid growing up, and she opened up her closet, and she had like a stack of board games, like Life and Monopoly and everything. And I was like, who does she play that with?
You weren't nervous about your son having a little partner in the house?
No, because when he was in our house and he was a 5-year-old, and I was like, I'm done. That's it. This is all I have the bandwidth for. And he needed so much, you know, because he had grown up feral.
Yeah.
So there were so many deficits that I had to be there for and show up for. And so I no longer have baby fever. I no longer have
You're
any
cured.
desired. I'm cured.
You got the baby fever shot, the
so,
vaccine.
So it's like, why do you want kids? It's like, who said I want kids? I already did it.
Like, I'm done.
Are you concerned about if you don't have another child that you might raise a little weirdo?
No, I've actually been lucky enough to know some pretty cool only children. So yeah, I do.
Name
I got a couple friends. I will say when it comes down, push comes to shove, they always get their way.
With the only child?
With the only child. Like, I'll just acquiesce, like, about where we're going to lunch, like, things that we're planning. But, yeah, no, I don't know. I haven't figured out if we're going to have another yet. We haven't decided. It's
have
still
you thought
on the
about
table.
what's going to happen if you have another child and they don't like the other kid?
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, not all kids get along.
Yeah, that's true.
Me and my brothers, we got along. Me and my older brother, swimmingly. We were a unified front against my mother on all odds. And honestly, my mother was a really smart woman. But honestly, 1 in every 10 times, we got one over on her. There were things we broke in that house that she passed away not knowing were broken.
Or she let it go.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is.
Like, you guys maybe thought you were all slick, and she was like, you know what? I don't feel like beating anybody today.
That's probably what it is.
She's like, want to have a nice day,
Yeah.
enjoy the family.
My mother was never a hitter. My mother played psychological games.
Like what?
So my mother,
That was my mom too.
my mother did this thing one time where me and my brother were like, she say, listen, you both did something bad. You broke this flamingo. You can either get a spanking or you can be grounded for the rest of the night. Whichever one it is you want, you can take that one. And I said, well,
You had options?
we had options. My brother would go, my brother would always say, I want a spanking. My mother would give the like two little pats and send him on his way. I just was afraid. I was like, maybe this time she really loses it. She goes crazy on us. I always chose the grounding. My brother would play just outside the window. He would only play.
show you?
He would only play outside of our bedroom window, and he'd be like, oh my God, the Power Rangers are here, but you can't see them. Barney's coming from that way, and I'd be like, oh my, and I'd be trying to like look. He's like, no, you can't. He's way over there. He'd be like, oh my God, the circus. So I go like, Ma, I need a whooping. I need to get spanked. She goes, no, you can't have a spanking.
Yeah,
you made your mind up. You are grounded. And I was like, no, Ma, I'm telling
And
you.
you put yourself there.
I was like, Ma, you can slug me. I don't give a beat me up. I have to go see Barney. She goes, no, you've made your decision. And I never learned my lesson. I chose to be grounded every single time.
Aww.
And my brother would over-exaggerate how painful the beatings were.
He's like throwing himself
He'd be
on
like,
the ground.
like she would close the door. I'm convinced she wasn't even hitting him. She's probably clapping outside the fucking room. And he'd be like, no!
Did you have eyes on him? Did you have a
No,
visual?
she would close the door and she would spank him. I don't even know if she was spanking him. And then he would come back and then he'd be like, it didn't even hurt.
Were you
I didn't
spanked?
cry. Oh yeah.
Were you spanked?
I remember one time, and it was terrible. I'm sure they barely spanked me, but it was.
It was one time?
Yeah, I remember once. I think all 4 of us got spanked. I can't imagine what all
Like
4
in a
of us
row, it's
did.
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what my mom did. She'd line us up and be like, "Get my belt."
Me too.
But what if everyone didn't do something? But what if everyone didn't do anything bad? There's no way all of you are bad.
Well, we all held the line though. Now
Yeah.
looking back, I'm like, why didn't we just rat each other out?
Yeah.
But we
No,
did it.
that's how my father said, if one of you is in trouble, all of you are in trouble.
So you police each other.
Yeah. So if something was broken, we'd be like, how can we fix this? But it was 4 people lined up. Everybody gets the
Same.
belt.
And she just go bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
They didn't want to get it harder.
I got it pretty hard because I wouldn't cry because I was very stubborn.
Put on a show.
I know. I wouldn't. But my sister would. My
There's
sister would
only
put the
2
show
type
on
of people
through
in the
herself.
world, okay? Type that put on the shows and the ones that observe.
Yeah.
And baby, I'm a put on the show kind of girl, okay? I'm gonna sell it to the back row. The neighbors will call the cops.
That was my sister.
She was like, no!
Yeah, she threw herself on the ground. And she was middle, too.
Has having kids affected your career at all, Alec?
Yeah.
How so?
I don't give a
Like in auditions and stuff, you're like,
I
whatever?
don't give a shit. It's not the most important part of my day. It actually makes me better at what I do.
Amazing.
It makes me less needy. Like, I remember, like, when my kid
Did
was
you
like,
just catch a gnat
I
with your
catch
bare
a gnat with my-
hands?
I was like, that was very Mr. Miyagi. Did you see
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Mid-sentence.
Flying at
Wax
catching
on,
a-
wax off.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Obama caught a fly between his two fingers and just wiped it and kept talking? He was like, America, yes, we can.
Sorry.
Yes, we can.
I think I killed it.
No, it was very impressive.
Okay.
I just want to acknowledge it.
What were we talking about?
Having kids affect your career. You don't care anymore.
I don't care in the way I care. I shouldn't say I don't give a shit. I care, but not in the way I used to. It was like acting was like something I did in order to be loved, in order to feel valuable, in order to feel like I was part of the conversation or I had anything to offer. I don't feel that way anymore. I feel like what being a parent did kind of like made me recognize my value as just being present for someone. That my value was like, what do you need? That like you were talking about, the happiness that you felt.
Yeah.
I've never had another human being depending on me to live.
Oh my God, it sounds stressful.
See, that's what would stress me out because
Same.
I am panicked all the time and no one depends on me.
Yeah.
I'm freaking out constantly.
No, my ego loved it.
Wow.
As a queen, I was like, that's right.
You need me.
You're alive because of me.
Who's going to heat up that Hot Pocket if I don't do it?
Me.
There's a part of me that feels like I am so selfish that I cannot have children. Because like I honestly do not think I could care about anyone as much as I care about myself.
Do you have pets?
No. I don't even have plants.
You don't have a dog?
No,
A
because
living thing? You don't have sea monkeys?
there is nothing. You killed my gnat a couple seconds ago.
You don't have a ant farm?
I can't imagine.
You don't have crabs?
No,
Nothing living on
not
you.
since 2012. I can't imagine. Like, I don't think I would. Probably everyone's like, no, you said it, but I feel like if I had a kid and I had an audition, I'm like, what's the return
I
policy?
feel like, okay, listen to me. Listen to me for a second. I need you to focus. I feel like we're sitting in your kid. This is your kid.
Yeah, this is
where your energy is. This is where your focus is. This is where your creativity is going. So there's like, I don't see where there's room for a kid in this.
Yeah, I'd have a kid in the corner. I'd be one of those parents with my kid. There'd be a basket on the table, and I'd be doing one of these. I'm like, so tell me more about your, when they rock the table. Has it affected your
I took him on an audition yesterday.
work?
Yeah.
I would guilt them. Single mom.
Yeah, I brought him in the stroller.
I did that too all the time.
I've done it so many times. I feel like, I mean, they say this specifically about mothers, but I think it probably applies to everybody, but that the greatest predictor of a child's success is the happiness of its mother. And like, that's actually research backed. So like being selfish, showing up, doing things for yourself makes you a better parent, I believe. Like I took up horseback riding after I had my kid. Yeah.
Whenever I see a child in the street with their father and the mom's not there, I'm like, something's being neglected. I'm like, that kid has, there's stains, there's gotta be stains on the shirt.
What about
there's another kid left in the car. Like he like every time I see a dad, I'm like something is
He's dropping balls somewhere.
Yeah, something has been
You
neglected.
haven't seen like two gay dads and a kid without a mom.
Yeah, I mean, but no, when I see
That kid looks perfect.
the two gay dads, I'm like,
Yeah,
the two gay. When I see a straight man with a child, I'm like, something has been neglected. I've never seen a mom walking with her child and the child was behind her. I have seen several dads walking, not even looking, just walking. The kid just going around looking at stuff. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like a dad would leave the child on top of the car and start driving off.
It's happened.
And someone would be like, ah! You left a 5-year-old on top of the car?
I'm on top of the car all the time.
He rode up there.
More than once.
You put a lawn chair up there.
Yeah,
It's just like-
It's a game we play.
I put a Velcro on there on top and attached it to the baby seat.
He loved it.
When you said selfishness, that really kind of like perked me up. And when you said selfish, it perked me up too because you're right. Because I did neglect myself the first couple years I had a kid. And I looked at myself and I was like, you're not really useful like this.
Yeah.
You're not really optimal like this.
And you're modeling like you spoke of kind of that.
Yeah, and I was always exhausted and cranky and I had to really check myself so that I wouldn't, so that wouldn't be my child's only experience of me. So it was I really had to step back and go, okay, what do I need right now? It's that thing about putting the oxygen mask on yourself first before you put it on the kid.
For sure.
Bridger, have you been pressured to have kids?
Yeah.
Can I also give a little, but Bridger came out at 30.
Yeah.
So, how did it change between like before you came out and after?
First of all, I think I agree with you with the selfishness thing where I feel like because I didn't get to do anything I wanted for 30 years, I was like, I owe myself at least 18 years of selfishness.
Yeah.
So like bringing a kid in now, I'm like, I would be giving away the freedom that I've pretty recently gotten. But the pressure was not really put on me. I think people were confused as to why I wasn't in any relationship, so they just weren't asking any questions for the first 30 years of my life. But when I came out, people started asking if I was going to have kids. And for me, I'm like, why? It's the same as like asking, why aren't you getting a bird? Like, I don't need, it's something I don't want. It's like, why do I have to answer this question?
And also, I'm gay. Why are you asking? When did gays?
Yeah, why do I
It
have to have
happened
this
it happened when gay
responsibility?
marriage passed. When gay marriage passed, we all had to start having the conversation.
Be
We're
the
like,
normal.
what are we gonna? Are we gonna be like the straights?
Right,
What are we gonna?
exactly.
We fought so hard for this.
Yes.
And there were times I was out there fighting for gay marriage. I was like, I don't want one.
No, we were fighting for the choice.
I want the option.
Yes, the option.
Like I think the menu should have asparagus.
Yes.
I won't order it,
One day you might want it,
but the menu
Yes.
should
Like
have
why
asparagus.
diners always have liver and onions on the menu.
There it is.
It's like
You know,
it's just there.
I
in
like
case
comparing
somebody
gay
wants
marriage
it.
to liver and onions.
for me, a better analogy is alcohol. I think the
There we go.
restaurant needs alcohol. I don't drink.
Right.
But I do think there should be alcohol on the menu. They have alcohol on the menu at Chuck E. Cheese.
You've never
They
been to
do?
Utah.
I have been in
Utah's got a
forgot.
tough liquor.
Oh my God! There's like they put a
Yeah.
droplet of alcohol in your drink.
I
and you're
forgot
like,
about the
I would like
Utah.
an actual drink, please, not an adult drink.
Makes
Utah
no
has
sense.
they have the soda shops.
They've got so many soda
The
shops.
soda
Oh
shops.
my God! So how they keep people from drinking in Salt Lake City is they put the liquor store in the worst part of town,
That's
and
wild.
the crackiest part of town, with the crackiest parking lot, with the meth headiest parking lot. And I was such an alcoholic that I was like, I don't care if I have to walk through the
There's a
the
g-
Walking Dead.
There's a guy
I
with three
will-
teeth.
Yeah, I'm buying a bottle of Pinot Grigio. Like it could have been like zombies. I would have walked right through them.
I just imagine if you're going to that part of town, you're buying vodka. You were like, I'd like a Sauvignon Blanc. Hey, Cracky Sue, can I get a Sauvignon?
Cracky Sue.
Cracky Sue, I need a
Hey,
Mont Blanc,
hey, Methy Melissa. I need.
a nice Chardonnay.
Hey, Matthew. I need.
Matthew is great. Okay, here's a question I have. Do you like all kids or just your kid?
I like most kids.
What do you do when you meet a kid you don't like? Can I be honest? He doesn't watch my stuff, so it doesn't matter. I have a young cousin I don't like.
Yeah.
And I never liked him.
I do.
Since he was a
yeah.
child, I have never liked him.
Why?
He's an adult because he's a little shit. The answer is he's a fucking little shit. He's annoying. He's constantly trying to embarrass his grandmother.
Right.
He's annoying.
He's a focus puller.
And I don't mind focus. He's just not nice. And he's always been this way. And I felt guilty because he was a child. But I'm like, I don't like you.
Is he a psychopath?
I don't know. He's just
Well,
he's an adult now. He's like 20 or 19 or something. But I was like, I don't like this kid. What do you do when you don't like when you see a kid you don't
you
like?
just ignore them. That's what I do.
Yeah.
You just ignore.
You
They're
don't-
not my kid.
You don't
I
like
don't
your own
engage.
kids all the time.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't like your own kids all the time. There are times where, and I have to like, you can't say, I don't like you. You have to say, I don't like the way you're behaving.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a lot of trouble with the way you're behaving right now. And so this is what's going to happen. You can either stop, you can either all calm down, or we're going to leave. Oh, we're going to leave. So my kid was acting up in Provincetown during family week. And, I just adopted and, it's all in media. Alec Mapa has a kid and, it's such a wonderful thing that I've just been on The View and blah, 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 blah. And my kid's acting up in the restaurant. So I said, we're going. And he's crying at the top of his lungs. And I'm dragging him down the middle of Commercial Street in Provincetown. He's like, I'll change, I'll be better next time. And I'm like, nope, we're going home. And then people are going, hey, Alec. And I'm like, hi. With a kid screaming all throughout the town.
I was such a demon child, and that's why I'm afraid to if I have a child, especially if it's my DNA, it's gonna end up like me. Like my mother used to do this thing where she was like, everything has to be equal. You two, if we go to the store, you're both gonna get a snack. So if you want honey buns, I love honey buns. Loved honey buns growing up. You gotta get a honey bun. I've only black kids eat honey
They're so
buns,
good.
but you gotta get a honey bun. You get a honey bun. You get a honey bun. Okay, great. We both have a honey buns. I ate like a pig. Oh, 2 bites. It's gone. My brother ate like a mouse. And I would do the thing. I would tell my brother, I go, Justin, Mom said we both have to have the same amount of things. Now you have a honey bun, and I don't have a honey bun. You have to give me half of your honey bun. And he'd be like, what? I'm like, Mom said it has to be even. You literally have to give me half of your honey bun.
It's diabolical.
And did it work like magic every single time.
Evil child.
Every single time. I would give birth to one of those kids. That would be of my seed. And I know that my biggest problem with it, I would have a child who's too much like me. And my mother kept saying if I was the first child, she would never have my brother because I was such a monster.
Or because you were so great that she's like, we did it.
Well,
We're done.
No, it was not
We've
that.
arrived.
Me and my brother, we took turns terrorizing my mom. So I was a really bad I was like, from like 5 to like 10, I was just an absolute nightmare. I would break eggs from the fridge.
I want to see
Oh,
pictures.
no.
I pulled out my mom's earrings. Like, right out of her ear. I would see them. It was like, woo. I had a fascination with flushing things.
Mm-hmm.
I could not stop flushing everything down the toilet.
It's very fun to watch.
It's
But see,
so
that's
fun.
that's who you were.
It's my creativity.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
your creativity. That's how it came out. But like your mom wasn't like, if she did something you didn't like, do you know what I mean? It's like when your kid's doing something like that, you have to choose. What am I going to be angry about?
Oh, I
What
just
am I-
remembered something I did.
Yeah.
One time, oh my God. So I thought my mother favored my brother. I actually was my mother's favorite child. We don't talk, but it's kind of.
I made my mother tell me on her deathbed that I was her favorite.
Oh my God.
Point.
I said, before you leave this planet, I know you're dying.
And you were like holding a pillow.
It's like TikTok.
And you were like, do you want to go now or do you want to go when?
Exactly. And so before you go, who's your favorite? And she goes, you're. And I said, say it. And she said in the Filipino accent, you're my favorite.
Did the other ones do it though? Your siblings
The two queer ones.
They were there when you.
No, the two, me and my sister
came out.
made her say, you guys are my favorite kids.
That's crazy.
She died.
That's crazy. But I remember something I did when I was young. That's insane. Your poor mother. Fleur-de-lis, wherever you are, you didn't deserve that. What I did to my brother was, I thought that my brother was my mom's favorite because I was doing something bad and she came and reprimanded me, but she didn't reprimand Justin, but he wasn't doing anything bad. So when she left the room, I acted like he hit me.
My sister would do that.
Yeah, I would go,
Yeah.
ow!
But that's sibling rivalry.
But what did
Did your siblings do that?
Oh yeah, we did that stuff all the time. I mean, you're all vying for the attention of your parents.
So what are you gonna do when your kids do this? What are you gonna do?
I mean, I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, right? Because I'm not even sure I'm gonna have another one. So
Role
we'll
play.
see.
You ready?
Okay.
We are your children.
Yeah.
You are the mom.
Okay.
Okay, you were out of the room. You don't know what happened.
Okay.
Mom, Alec hit me right in the face, balled up fist and everything.
Alec, did you hit Bob?
No.
No, I'm telling you, Mom, when have I ever lied to you? He hit me right in the face.
All right, go to the backyard, duke it out.
Me?
Yeah.
You want me to
Let's
hit him?
go see. Yeah.
He's already got one lick
Well,
in.
I think
he's
it needs
one
to be
hit,
a death match, right?
He's
Like,
one hit deep. So can I get one punch first?
Yeah, you get first punch, and then you can follow. Whoever wins
This is
wins
horrible
my
parenting.
favor.
I kind
This
of
is bad
Wins my
parenting.
favor.
Okay, do you want to know what my Filipino grandmother did to my brother and sister
What's
when
this?
they were fighting? This is a nurse. She's a midwife from World War II.
A Filipino nurse? No way.
Not born 1906. She was like the grandmama who grows up in the house,
Mm-hmm.
who whipped us and everything.
Yeah.
So she'd had enough of my older brother and sister because they fought nonstop, like cats and dogs. She gave them each the longest, sharpest knife.
No.
Like
I mean, she's a nurse. She can fix them.
like a murderer's knife, like a psycho Anthony Perkins. I'm gonna stab you in the shower knife. And she put a knife in each of their hand, and they sat them across from each other and said, "Kill each other." Kill each other
Did they
already.
do
I'm
anything?
tired of the fighting. I don't want to hear it anymore. If you want to fight, then make sure you finish the job.
That is biblical.
Yeah.
That's like Solomon.
You
right? You're like-
finish the job right now. You and your younger brother, each with a knife.
How old are they?
Maybe less than 10 years old.
She really rolled the dice.
What was her plan?
She really.
They didn't do anything, right?
They
I mean, she's a
stood there-
nurse. She could have stitched them up.
She was a nurse, exactly.
Yeah.
It was that.
She's like, give him penicillin.
Yeah, I think she was like, she'd had it. She'd had it.
So
there was no
they
more.
raised the knives to each
So
other.
they raised it, and they both started crying
Wow.
and then they hugged.
because they were angry. They were like angry and like I want to stab you. And they both cried.
And they turned
then
on
the fight
her.
Was
Oh,
over.
I thought they turned
and
on
then
her.
They stabbed her to
You
death.
made us.
And then they stabbed.
And who's your favorite? Tell me.
They stabbed my grandmother to death and the family next door. It was a grisly murder in San Francisco in the 70s.
What lore?
Google it. The Mapa family slaughter.
So my mom.
Truman Capote.
That's
wrote about it.
hilarious.
It's called In Cold Blood.
My mom did a thing like that. I told my brother that I hated him. We were yelling, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. My mom goes, my mom Barney's like, what are you guys? She goes, I hate Justin, I hate him. She goes, you hate each other, never speak again. You two can never speak to each other. And I was like, I don't care. I don't want to speak. Why would I want to speak to him? I literally hate him. She goes, okay, great, you hate him. Go about your business. Then we came home from school that day. That was the morning. And we were talking. She goes, who are you talking to? I was like, I'm talking to Justin. She goes, you can't talk to Justin. You hate him.
He's dead to you.
Hate him. You
mom's
can't.
brilliant.
And I was like,
Your mom was brilliant.
yeah, that's right. I am mad. So then I kept going about the day, and then we kept trying to sneak. She's like, you hate each other. You can't speak. And then like at dinner, we were sitting there like silently eating the food, and then I just started crying. I was just like, and she's like, what's the matter with you? And I was like, I miss my brother.
Oh,
And she was like,
She's a genius.
and I never said I hate him again.
She was a genius.
Honestly, low-key
that's
smart. Did
amazing.
you have anything with your siblings that was like?
I mean, the violence between us is crazy. You think about how physical kids become
Yeah.
with each other.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
if you saw two adults fighting like kids fight, you would. I mean,
Oh,
like
madness.
they're going to kill each other.
Are you all tiny? Can I get can we, everyone stand up real quick. Come over here. I want you guys to get a view of what it looks like here with me and these,
Munchkins.
honestly, leave the head out. It's even better without my head in the shot. It's Gulliver's Traveler. Have a seat. So,
I was like, you were like our school teacher. You're like our day school teacher on picture day. Like,
so were you all, were you all tiny? Were you evenly ilked?
One of us is a normal sized person. My older brother's normal size, and so I think he had an upper hand on us for sure, and he bullied me relentlessly.
How was your combat skills?
0.
Oh, no.
There's a lot of pinching. I'll say pinching is an underrated fighting technique.
Oh,
That is true.
If I were being mugged, pinch.
walk us through where? Like the
You don't
soft
even
part
need
of
a
the
knife.
arm?
Oh, that right there?
Yeah.
It'll kill somebody.
Yeah.
I had a cousin with a lethal thump. And I don't mean like this. He would take that middle finger, cock it, and he would unleash the thunderous thump. And we could be like, he's thumping me.
Did you get
That
bruises?
hurts.
I mean, I didn't really feel a physical bruise because I'm dark skinned.
maybe like-
But I would go and tell. But the thing is, it's psychological. I go and tell my aunt, like, Scooter keeps thumping me. She's like, a thump? And I'm like, no, you don't get it. These thumps are insane. And she was like, thump. And so it doesn't sound intense. I'm like, Aunt Hazel, he thumped me. Your son thumped me. He keeps thumping me. And she's like, a thump?
Why would that be hurtful?
Literally, because my Aunt Hazel has 8 siblings. She grew up with 8 siblings. She's the oldest of 8. She was punching her siblings. And she's like, you're lucky he didn't give you an uppercut to the chin.
Filipino women pinch.
Pinching? I'm
Filipino
telling
moms
you,
and aunts and grandmas, they pinch. But they pinch you at the softest part.
that part is
Or
the...
the softest part of your
That is, I'm like, skin is crawling
like
at the
the
nose.
softest part, like right there.
Ugh.
Like right there.
Me and my brother, we never, ever, we physically fought maybe twice. And I mean, and it was always it was both times over the exact same thing.
What?
Monday Night Raw came on at the same time as basketball. I wanted to watch wrestling, Men in Tights.
Of course.
And he wanted to watch basketball. And we knew the rule was on Mondays, we watch Raw. There's one TV in the house. We watch Raw because basketball comes on 3-4 nights
9 nights
a
a
week.
week.
Yeah.
You can watch basketball anytime you want.
Wrestling's only on.
Wrestling's only on Monday nights, and I want to watch Stone Cold Steve Austin beat up The Undertaker.
Yeah.
And honestly, I feel justified. And Justin, I'm still mad at you. To this day, my brother's 41 years old. I'm almost 40. I'm still upset to this day.
Do you still like Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Well, yes, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah, I love Stone Cold. I love Mick Foley. I don't love The Undertaker anymore because he's MAGA now. Oh, that was a
They're
huge
all
hit.
kind of MAGA. It's like-
Not all of them.
Not
Stone
MAGA.
Cold Steve Austin is not MAGA. Mick Foley is not MAGA. Batista is not MAGA. I'm obsessed with wrestling.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
obsessed.
My husband is obsessed with wrestling, and as a result, I got into it, but now I no longer watch it because of the McMahons.
Sure.
Yeah, I
feel
haven't
bad.
watched
I feel-
it in years. I haven't watched it in years. Do you how about what happens when your child, because your child is probably doesn't have friends because he's so young.
He has a little friend. He's just getting them now, but yeah.
So what
He's like
happens
one.
when your child, like, because you experienced this because you have an adult now, when your child likes another child, they're friends, but
Yeah.
you don't like the parents?
Oh.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, that happened quite a bit.
Give me advice because this is happening already.
Like, what do you
Already.
do?
I don't. Okay.
I don't want to hang out with these.
All right. If I didn't like the parents, then the contact between me and the parents that I did not care for.
And you know who you are.
I become very Asian.
You gave them knives.
I became very Asian, which means this is the face that you're gonna see.
Mhm.
But I could be thinking, you're a living piece of shit.
Mhm.
And I'm so glad that I'm picking up your kid today. You know what I mean? But I could like have that, but I would keep it to myself because I didn't want the kids to, because the kids liked each other.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I didn't want the kids to miss out on having fun together just because I think your mother's a monster.
Can you talk about the parents to your child? Can you be like, I don't like Steven's parents? Is that bad?
It's not the best thing because then it kind of colors their. I just didn't think it was. I kind of kept that to myself.
And at some point, he will tell if they ever argue, he'll be like,
Yeah.
and my dad thinks you're. And by the way,
exactly.
your mom's a.
Exactly.
How do I know? My dad told me.
Exactly.
But I feel like you have an opportunity when that kid is at your house, make it the best possible time. So when they go home, they hate being there. Turn them against the parents.
Oh yeah.
This is why you can't have kids.
It's
You
mutiny.
are. You're a villain. You're a villain.
Yeah, there are villain parents.
So what do you?
There are
So
villain parents.
what about when all the parents have to hang out? Like, are there like if you go to their birthday party?
Okay, so like example, like Chuck E. Cheese. So all the parents have to show up at a Chuck E. Cheese.
Which Chuck E. Cheese is a
It's
banger.
disgusting.
Oh,
I've never been
it
to
is
Chuck E. Cheese.
disgusting.
well, I've never been in as an adult, but as a kid,
Time
Chuck
of
E.
your
Cheese
life.
was like the club. I was in Chuck E. Cheese
Turn it on.
like Chuck E. Cheese was the spot. I was like at a club in Miami.
No, imagine like a little John Benet Ramsey in perfect petticoats and like patent leather shoes walking into a Chuck E. Cheese. That was me as a kid. Like, ew.
You're not touching anything.
Yuck. Ew. Skee ball? You're touching that?
I loved it, and I used to be scared of the
No, of course.
Yeah.
especially
Yeah.
this guy on keyboards.
So what happens at Chuck E. Cheese? We show up at this party, and this woman comes up to me, and and she goes, and she has red hair, red curly hair, and she goes, Chuck E. Cheese, I know, brutal, huh? And then I started laughing, and then we became friends, and we kind of like became this clump that moved to the other side of the workroom.
Got it. Got it.
Kiki over there, and I'm still friends with that mom.
Nice.
And she hated all the other parents there.
Nice.
So yeah.
I'm gonna ask you all a question and be honest. Do you think I'd make a good father? Charlene, what do you think?
I really do. Absolutely.
What
I
is
really
about
do.
me? I know that Bridger, you and I have just met, so but make a snap judgment.
Well, okay. You're very warm and kind. You're very silly. You're really curious, and you're very non-judgmental.
See, I have two friends right now who have children, and I am obsessed with their kids liking me.
Mm-hmm.
Kids and dogs have to like me.
You can't be a parent.
I can't if a kid doesn't like me. It's something about because I feel like they're just judging you on a fundamental level. Like they're like either I don't like you or I do like you, and I want. So whenever I go to their houses, I bring gifts for their kids every single time.
Because you want.
It's a
you
peace
want to be
offering.
liked. You want
Yes.
to be liked. But I think that's just who you are. But I think that you would be a good parent because you are smart. Your mother sounds amazing.
She's a great
you
woman.
you already have a catalog of how to handle this situation. It's always, but this is the bad part. That I think the reason me as a gay man why I'm a good mother or a good parent is that I'm not interested in you liking me. Because as a queer person, I gave that up years ago.
Sure, I don't think I'd care
And
if my
as-
kid liked
yeah,
me. I just don't want
yeah.
other people's
And
kids to
as
like me.
as a parent, you're the author of a lot of unpopular decisions.
Yes, the least popular decision in the house.
The least popular decisions in the house. And I could take that. I could take the dislike. I could take, and then when they when they think they're grown, when they're 12 and they look like grown men, then the pushback starts that you're the Wizard of Oz. The curtain's been drawn back. You're a fraud. You know, because from 5 to 10, they love you. You're amazing. And then 11, 12, Wizard of Oz. So I think that you would be good, but it would be a test of all your kids show you your strengths. They mirror back your strengths. And they also mirror your weaknesses.
Oof.
So my son, to this day, if he has a big problem, he goes to my husband first because he's completely non-reactive. He'll listen. If my son comes to me with a problem, I'm such a Cancer, I'm such an empath. I'm like, what? They did who? Are you kidding me? So then he's like, I'm going to go talk to somebody calm.
Honestly, valid and fair.
So whatever your weaknesses were, your vulnerabilities, your liabilities are going to be mirrored back to you.
I know, and I really like to argue. I can't let
So
anything
if you could take
go.
that, if you could take that being mirrored back to you, then that's what it takes to be.
You're gonna have a
parent.
litigator then.
Yeah.
Bridger, do you think I'd be a good dad?
You'd be a disaster as a parent. No. You're such a lovely person. I mean, like, it would probably be a nightmare. I think being a parent is probably largely a nightmare. But to have another person like you in the world, that's the thing where I'm like, good people aren't having kids and horrible people are having kids and raising these armies of horrible, or hopefully they're rebelling against the horrible parents. That's always my hope. But wouldn't it be nice to have another one of you?
But then again, what if they're not like me? Like, cause like, and we're not all like our parents. I am my mother. I will tell you. You ever done something in life? You're like, I'm my mom.
Oh my God.
My God, I'm my mother. This is crazy.
All the time. Usually when I'm looking at porn. Oh my God, I'm just like my mom.
Have I become my mom?
Yeah.
I've become my
I
mother.
have like a giant butt plug in my ass.
I've become my
I've
mother.
become my mother.
You are insane.
When I'm gaping, I'm like, oh my God, I've become my
I've
mother.
become my mother. If I had $1 for her time, my mother was gaping.
Gaping.
Your poor dead mother. Her last
Talking about my poor dead mother's butthole.
her last words were I also love the idea of your mother's last words not being you to my favorite was like, you two are my
And then she expelled her.
you're my
And then she expelled her butt plug, and then she went to
and she was like, by the way, I could have lasted another 3 days. I'm just tapping out.
Get me out of here.
She wasn't even dead. She was fake. She was unplugging. She was like, get them out of the room.
But that's something my mother would do. So when my mom was a kid, when we were kids and my mom wanted to get away, she'd read a stack of Harlequin romances.
Yeah.
And and when I was old enough to know what they were, I picked one up and I was like, Mom, these are garbage. These are so stupid.
My mom read those too,
They're
yeah.
cotton candy. She's going, they relax me. So one time I was like, I left the house. I'd had enough to hear. My husband came home from work. I was like, I'm tapping out. Bye. I went to the movies to watch the live action Beauty and the Beast. And it was so lousy. And I knew what was happening next. And I was like, this is garbage. And I was like, I'm my mother.
I've become my
This is my
mother.
Harlequin romance. And I'm just sitting here in this movie, relaxing, watching this
Yeah.
movie that's really objectively
It's not a
very
good movie. It's not a good movie.
But-
Shout out Emma Stone.
But I just, you know.
My aunt Hazel used to read. I think she has read every Danielle Stone novel,
Yeah.
and they all have it in like fire, earth.
Yeah, and they're like shiny
Yeah.
covers.
The moon.
Yeah.
The titles tell you nothing about the book. Yeah, it's like wood. What the? How is this a romance? It's called Wood. What the does this mean?
Yeah.
All right, I have a couple of questions for you all. Okay, I know you don't want kids, but I got to give you a scenario.
Okay.
I am your child, and you just caught me smoking weed.
How old are you?
I am 9.
Oh my God.
You gotta make it tough. Because a 16-year-old like smoking in your room. No, I'm 9 years old, Bridger. Are you ready? Hey, Dad.
I mean, my initial feeling is I'm laughing, and this is extremely entertaining to me. That a
Dad, we're in
9-year-old
the scene,
smoking is
Dad.
very funny.
Dad, we're in the scene. I'm 9.
Okay, but where did you get this?
What? Get what?
The thing you're smoking right now.
Oh, no. This is my friends.
Can we get it back to him?
Yeah, of course. Let me just go ahead and
How long have you been smoking this?
I know. Okay, I want to be clear. I did 1 puff
Okay.
because I thought it was something else.
Okay, then you've gotten a preview.
Yeah.
Let's wait.
I thought it was a cigarette. I'm so sorry.
Do you think you could wait like 9 more years?
So what date would that be?
June 15th, 2034.
I'm gonna send you a calendar invite.
Okay.
A Google calendar.
Sure,
invite.
we could do this. This works.
Will you do it with me?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, have you smoked weed before, Dad?
I have. Oh, that is a weird thing as a parent.
What, Dad?
That is my big concern.
Dad, we're still in the scene.
Yes,
when was
I'm
the last
sorry,
time when was the last time you smoked weed, Dad?
Last week.
You smoked weed last week?
But look.
In the house?
You didn't smell
While you were
it?
driving
That's
me
right.
home from Cub Scouts?
That's
In front
right.
of the elementary school.
Why can you smoke weed, but I can't smoke weed?
Well, I'm an adult.
Yeah.
And you are a 9-year-old.
Yeah.
And
So
I want to keep things from you. Ultimately, I just want to keep things from you and withhold things from you.
I'm
I
withholding.
think it's probably great that you're not a parent. Charlene, you have a scenario. You ready?
Oh, okay.
These are going to get harder as we go. We just got home from school.
Mm-hmm.
The teacher just told you that I got into a fight. I was the aggressor, and I was the bully. We're in the car.
How was school?
Horrible. I'm 15, by the way.
Oh, okay, you're 15. Okay, how was school? Horrible?
Horrible.
What made it horrible?
I got into a fight.
Who initiated it?
He was looking funny.
Why? What was funny about him? Really?
Yeah.
Have you looked in the mirror?
The sequin you put me in this sequin shirt. I
Got you there.
didn't want to wear this.
She got you there.
You made me wear
It's
this.
such a pretty color for you. And I think that maybe he would be an amazing friend for you.
Like a gay guy?
Yeah, maybe.
You want me to be friends with Gay Carl? That's what they call him, Gay Carl. Well, I started it. That's what we call him, Gay Carl. And you want me to be his friend? That would make me a social pariah at school.
But then you would have a friend who is funny
I
and
have
who is
funny
smart.
friends. I have smart friends. So I don't want to be friends with Gay Carl.
Okay, well, I called his mother and he's coming over for a sleepover tonight.
What's he going to be wearing?
Gay Carl.
Okay, Alec,
Gay Carl.
they're going to get tougher.
Oh, no. I get the tough one because it's the third.
You get the toughest one. I am 19.
Okay.
I am legally adult.
Okay, you're legally adult.
And you just caught me smoking
Yeah.
methamphetamines.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
That.
It's on the table.
All right. We have a serious talk about this,
About what?
about the meth, because I'm queer, I'm gay, and I've seen what this does.
What does it do?
I've seen how it changes people physically,
I'm in the best shape of my life.
psychologically. Now, you are in the best shape of your life now, but there's a person you're going to become if you keep smoking that.
Well,
There's a person you can. No, this is my question I'm asking you.
Okay.
Son, if you keep smoking that and you turn into a meth addict and that's all you want to do, is that the person that you want to become?
I don't think I do it like once a week.
Is that who you are?
I don't want to. I'm not a meth head. No, I'm not a meth head.
Yeah.
I still have a job. I still work. I still work at the coffee shop.
Okay, and you're so smart.
And I'm in school. So
Do you know how addictive this is? You know how addictive this is.
I don't have an addictive personality.
You know how harmful this is.
Yes.
So I want to ask, why would you do something harmful to yourself? What's going on with you? What's going on with you?
And someone gave it to me at a party, and it felt good.
And somebody gave it to you at a party.
And it felt good.
Okay, it felt good.
Yeah.
There are things that can feel good that can actually be really bad for you.
Well, I don't.
I'm an alcoholic. I would love to drink as much vodka as I can all day long, but it makes me mean, it makes me nasty, and it makes me make bad decisions. And Daddy quit drinking because Daddy didn't want to be that person anymore. Now, did Daddy start out drinking that much all the time? No. I started out with just a little drink because it felt good. It felt good. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, I want to feel good when I feel bad. I had a bad day, but I want to feel good. So I keep drinking. Oh, I'm feeling sad. I want to feel good. So if you do that with meth, then you're going to end up drinking as much as Daddy did. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happens is sometimes you feel hurt, sometimes you feel angry, but it's not going to be forever, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So what happens when the ocean rolls in, right?
Mm-hmm.
A big wave comes, it's scary, crashes, and it goes back out. And feelings are just like that.
That makes
It's a
sense.
wave. It's real. It's coming, and then it goes away. So if you think of your feelings like a wave, I'm unhappy right now. Write it out. It's not going to be forever. If you're feeling pissed at somebody, write it out. It's not going to last forever. Do you understand?
I do.
Because what Daddy didn't do was write it out. Daddy would go, you understand?
Was it fun?
At first, and then it wasn't fun.
Okay.
It wasn't fun when you can't stop doing something. That's not fun. That's
Right.
not fun.
Valid and seen. Wow, that was great parenting.
Yeah, I was
Showboating.
wow.
I think you're gonna make. I was actually gonna smoke some meth today, but I'm not gonna do it because of that great speech.
And the Oscar goes,
it was. I was sucked in. I was like,
Viola Davis snotball.
Yes.
And the
I'm like,
Oscar
thank you.
goes
You know,
to.
there are so many people to thank. Nobody does it alone, but I actually did.
This is my actual Peabody
I'd like
Award.
to thank my mother's,
Be
mother's
careful.
projectile butthole for bringing me to this
Yo,
moment.
this is my actual
This is your
Peabody.
Peabody Award?
Yeah, my actual.
Oh, wow. For we're here.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Listen, this has illuminated a lot of things. I do not know if my baby fever has popped back up because all of you have assured I'd be a great father, and I'm kind of like, I think I would. But that being said, I don't know. You guys, let me know. Comment below. Do you want kids? Do you think you'd be a good parent?
But it's kind of like, do I think I'd be a good pianist? I mean, you could try the piano and then walk away from it going, I suck at that. And when you bring another human being, you can't go, I suck at this.
That's
Yeah,
why
it's
I'm
your life.
afraid to be a parent because
Yeah.
I'm like, what if I'm not good? And what if I
Yeah.
just don't like it?
And also, there are times where you don't like it. And there are times where you don't feel like you're good at it. And those were the hardest days for me as a parent, where at the end of the day, I'm exhausted and I go, I did that badly.
You know, my biggest problem with being a parent, I think about this all the time. I imagine, because first of all, having a child is incredibly expensive. Let's just say I just spent $50,000 just having you.
Uh-huh.
And then I had to spend another roughly $30,000 to $40,000 a year, just keeping you alive. And then roughly another $5,000 to $6,000 entertaining you.
Easily.
And then another $6,000 so that you can have extracurricular activities. And I've spent all this money. I have given up job opportunities. I have missed out on social events. And I've done all this stuff. And then you turn around and yell, I hate you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not to take a page out of Alec Mapa's grandma's page, but we're grabbing knives and we're going to fight to the
I
death.
hate you. You haven't had that.
I
fight
haven't
yet.
had
I
that.
couldn't. Have you had I hate you?
I have,
Ah,
of course.
I can't. I couldn't.
Teenagers hate you. They hate you.
I couldn't process it.
Because what happens is, let me explain. Let me break it down. Because there's the other thing about being a parent is like everybody tells you beforehand, it doesn't matter because you're in the moment and you're thinking on the.
You got to learn on the job.
5 to 10, they love you. 11 to 12. 13, all of a sudden they want to fit into their peer group. So the peer group's opinion becomes more important than yours. You are you are now officially young enough to think that you invented music, fashion, and
Which JoJo Siwa did invent all those things.
you're young enough, and so therefore, because you really believe that on a meta level as a 13-year-old, then your parents are village idiots. They're literally like if you sing the wrong words to a song, or they're like, oh, just everything is like, oh, you're so lame.
That would don't do that to me. And you're gonna sleep in the house I paid for, wearing clothes.
But that was your
paid
choice.
for it.
That was your choice.
The food that has substantiated you in your stomach right now,
Which
digesting.
was your choice.
You are, but I'm.
That was your choice.
I know,
to
but
have me.
I'm mad.
No, you can be mad. You can be mad because they aren't grateful. They don't learn how to be grateful. My son is now 20. He's going to be 21 in a couple months. He's just learned how to go, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys did that for me. Kid, you never get thank you. You never get like
Appreciate it. It's crazy.
yeah. And then when they're teenagers, it's just off.
Okay, I have one final question for y'all. This question's kind of crazy. You've not reached this yet. I remember the time. I remember when my mother realized this day. What do you do when there comes a day where your child is like bigger and stronger than you? You can't use any physical intimidation tactics.
Yeah, that was like when my son was 8.
Like, what do you do when you realize you now have the strongest person in the house is your child? I have been 6'2" since I was in 7th grade.
Yeah.
I looked like one of the Monstars from Space Jam. Okay, I
My
was
son had
giant.
a size 13 shoe when he was like 11 or 10.
So what do you do? What are you gonna do when you can't like pull the kid back? What do you, Charlene?
I mean, I'll take a cue from your mom and do psychological games.
I mean, honestly, there's got to be. What did you do? What was the? How did you handle that?
Okay, the first time my kid yelled at me, do you know Calpurnia Adams?
Yeah, Calpurnia. Yeah.
Okay, she was my neighbor. This is a fabulous showgirl. First time he yelled at me and called me a I was so close to hitting him, like striking him, slapping, because that's what my father would have put me through a wall. I left the house. I went to Calpurnia's apartment. She gave me a tumbler of tequila. I cried, and we fell asleep watching Cabaret.
Screaming. Was it a sassy like a? Was it like or was it like a?
A violent I hate you.
Wow.
I couldn't handle it.
And I was like, if I do the thing that I want to do now, I will officially be my father.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to break that. And believe me, holding that in leaving the house was how I kept myself from doing anything.
Only Liza Minnelli could keep a gay man from beating his child.
Liza Minnelli?
Ring them bells.
Bossy. Bossy Liza Minnelli and Calpurnia Adams.
You know, I was going to ring your bell, but now Liza Minnelli got me to ring the other bells.
I sat crying with my head in her lap, and she petted me like a dog and gave me tequila.
That is a perfect image of every trans woman and their gay friend.
Yeah.
A gay guy
was.
laying in the lap of his trans girlfriend while she pets him and
Crying.
counsels them. Well, listen, thank you all so much. This has been very
Tell me I'm
illuminating.
your favorite kid. Now that you're dying. Now that
You
you're
were
leaving
my
this earth.
favorite guest on the episode tonight.
okay.
Again, thank you to Alec Mapa. Thank you so much again to Bridger Winegar and Charlene Westbrook. This has been absolutely phenomenal. Thank you all so much. I have a lot to reflect on.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Thank you, Bob.
I've never liked you.
After I confessed.